What if I told you Jade Cargill's meteoric rise to the top of WWE wasn't supposed to be happening right now? What if I told you it was supposed to happen months ago? Because while fans are watching her dominate the Queen of the Ring tournament with ease, and as she prepares to meet Asuka in the finals at Night of Champions, that path she's currently on, this slow, methodical build toward her first singles title opportunity, was never the original plan. Not even close. The trajectory that WWE reportedly had in mind for Jade Cargill after she arrived from AEW was much faster. In fact, if it wasn't for a significant detour, possibly a serious injury, we might have already seen her crowned champion before WrestleMania 40. Right now, Jade Cargill is on fire. She's in the final stretch of the Queen of the Ring tournament, on track to challenge Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship, and fans are ready for it. This is the biggest spotlight she's had since making the jump from AEW to WWE nearly 2 years ago, but a new report changes everything we thought we knew about her slow-burning rise. According to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, WWE's original plan was to crown Jade Cargill as champion well before WrestleMania, not at WrestleMania, but defending her title at the biggest show of the year. Let's rewind for a moment and set the stage properly. When Jade Cargill first came to WWE, it was made clear from day one that she wasn't just any new signing, she was treated like a major acquisition, even before stepping into the ring. Appearances on the bump, media rounds, high-profile red carpet events, all before a single match. WWE wanted the world to know they had just signed a future superstar, but behind the curtain, there was still a lot of work to be done. And that's where the Bianca Belair tag team storyline came into play. WWE partnered Jade with Bianca Belair and Naomi to slowly integrate her into the product and give her the support she needed to thrive. It was a strategic move, one that gave Jade time to adapt to WWE's style, learn the ropes, and most importantly, get over with the crowd without being thrown directly into the spotlight. And it worked. The chemistry between Bianca and Jade was undeniable. They eventually went on to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships twice, with fans starting to buy into Jade not just as a physical presence, but as a full-blown babyface. But then came the twist. Back in November, Jade Cargill was written off TV in a surprising and strange way. During a backstage segment, she was attacked and left unconscious on top of a car. It played out like a whodunit mystery, with WWE teasing the identity of her attacker but never fully delivering on a resolution. That mystery wasn't resolved until February. But here's where things get murky. Depending on who you believe, Jade was either legitimately injured during this period or simply taking time off. Reports conflicted. Some said she asked for time away. Others insisted she was dealing with a significant injury. PW Insider reported she wasn't hurt. Other outlets doubled down and claimed she was. But the truth? Still unclear. What is clear, however, is that this absence derailed her momentum. Had she stayed healthy, Meltzer insists Jade Cargill would have already been women's champion before WrestleMania 40. Let that sink in. Instead of watching Jade fight Asuka in the finals of Queen of the Ring, we might have been watching her defend a title at SoFi Stadium, and that adds a layer of what could have been that makes her current run feel even more important. Now she's back, and WWE has hit the gas again. She returned with a vengeance at Elimination Chamber, attacking Naomi and reigniting their feud. That moment was carefully constructed to reintroduce Jade as a serious threat while building personal stakes. And from that point, it's been a straight shot toward Queen of the Ring. Now we're just days away from seeing her face Asuka in Saudi Arabia at the Night of Champions premium live event. And let's be honest, Jade's winning. It feels almost inevitable. This entire tournament feels like it was designed to crown her. From the beginning, WWE has been incredibly protective of Jade's presentation. They've been patient, strategic, calculated. This wasn't a repeat of her AEW run, where she steamrolled her way through the roster. WWE took a slower route, but the destination always seemed the same: championship gold. What makes this more interesting is the way WWE has been subtly laying the groundwork for what's next. Jade might be heading toward a showdown with Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship, but that's only part of the story. Waiting in the wings is Naomi, her former tag partner and now a heated rival. Naomi, who just won the Money in the Bank briefcase. And if you've been paying attention to their interactions on social media, you know these two have unfinished business. They've been going back and forth online, jabs, playful shade, cryptic tweets. It's been non-stop, and while some fans are tired of the slow burn, others can't get enough. The dynamic between them is explosive, the chemistry is undeniable, and it's only a matter of time before WWE pulls the trigger on this feud again. But this time, the stakes could be much higher. Imagine this: Jade Cargill defeats Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam to win the Women's Championship. She celebrates, soaking in the moment, only for Naomi to cash in her Money in the Bank contract and steal the title right out from under her. That moment alone would electrify the women's division, a perfect mix of betrayal, revenge, and heartbreak, and it would set the stage for an even bigger rematch down the line. That's the type of long-term storytelling WWE seems to be leaning into, and it's the kind of layered narrative that gives Jade Cargill depth beyond her undefeated streaks or her commanding presence. They're giving her a story, a rivalry, a reason for fans to care beyond her being a big signing, and that's what separates WWE's version of Jade Cargill from AEW's. Another thing worth noting is how WWE's booking of Jade as a babyface has evolved. When she first arrived, she struggled with the role. She was used to being the dominant heel, the one who destroys everyone in her path. But WWE paired her with Bianca for a reason. Fans love Bianca, so by association, they slowly started cheering Jade too. Over time, she adapted, she embraced the role, and now, it's hard to imagine her as anything else, though eventually, a heel turn feels inevitable. And that's what makes her ceiling feel limitless. Right now, she's a dominant babyface, but when the time is right, turning her heel opens up a brand new world of possibilities. The type of villainy she could bring with her unique charisma and physical presence, that could turn her into the top heel in the women's division overnight. But for now, the focus is on this championship chase. The Queen of the Ring tournament has been the perfect stage to remind everyone why WWE invested so heavily in her in the first place. And now, with only Asuka standing in her way, all signs point toward a coronation, the final piece of a story that was delayed, but never denied. Whether it was injury, creative hesitation, or just timing, Jade Cargill's path to championship gold has taken longer than expected. But sometimes, timing is everything, and WWE may have found the perfect moment to strike, with Tiffany Stratton in place as the confident, brash champion and Naomi holding the wildcard briefcase. The women's division is quietly becoming one of the most compelling stories on the entire WWE calendar. And Jade is at the center of it all. So maybe this isn't how it was supposed to go. Maybe Jade was supposed to be champion months ago. Maybe she was supposed to walk into WrestleMania 40 with gold around her waist. But maybe, just maybe, this is even better. Because what we're seeing now is the result of patience, planning, and precise storytelling. WWE didn't just give Jade a rocket push. They gave her a narrative. And now that story is finally about to reach its next chapter. All eyes are on Night of Champions. All eyes are on the Queen of the Ring finals. And all eyes are on Jade Cargill. The future isn't coming. It's already here.